everyone. Welcome to PolyLive. I'm Hannah.
And I'm Noni.
And we're really excited for today. We're going to be talking with you a little bit about the university store and campus dining. And our theme today is the essentials of campus life.
So before we get started, we want to talk about how we kicked off summer. How did you kick off summer?
Oh, let me tell you. So I woke up at 4 o'clock in the morning yesterday, which is what crazy people do. But we decided it would be a really good idea to take a sunrise hike up to the top of Bishop Peak. We watched the sunrise. It was so cool. You're like above the fog.
Oh, okay.
And you can see, well, you can't see anything because you're in the fog. But you can watch the sunrise over the fog, and it's really pretty, and it's really exciting. It's a cool adventure.
That's
totally
awesome.
Worth getting up before the crack of dawn.
Yeah.
What did you do?
I started my training for the Nike Women's Half Marathon.
Oh, you're doing it too?
Yeah.
So excited.
I can't run 13.1 seconds, let alone 13.1 miles.
That's what the training's for.
Yeah.
We'll be fine.
I'll get up there.
I have mine from last year.
Oh, no. Yeah, I'm doing it for the jewelry.
Yeah, it's all about the Tiffany's.
So we wanted to also introduce our Mustang Way of the Week, which we started last week. And it's Hannah's turn.
So our Mustang Way of the Week this week, I made the foolish decision of painting my room teal last summer. And since I'm moving out, I had to paint it back to white, which is way more of a pain than I thought it was going to be. But my dear friend, Jenna Strack, showed up unannounced and helped me paint my room yesterday, which is so great.
That is so nice.
So Mustang Way.
Yeah, I like that.
Maybe Mustang Way was not the right way to use it, but it's okay. So I know we talked to you all our last episode about our photo contest. We were going to announce the winners, but we need more contestants.
Few more.
So please, submit those photos of you doing fun things in your green and gold and your Cal Poly apparel. And at our next episode, we will announce the winner for real. Make sure you hashtag PolyLive.
And we want people from everywhere. So we're also putting up a poll for what state are you watching from. So make sure to check that out and answer.
So today, our moderators are DJ, Ryan, and Lorraine. And if you have any questions, you can type them in on that little chat window, and they will help answer them. And we'll help answer them, too.
So let's get started with our first correspondent. She is Yukie Nishinaga, and she's from the university store. Welcome.
Hello.
How are you doing today?
I'm good. How are you guys?
Great. I love the summer starting. You can't be disappointed.
Weather's perfect.
It is.
Prime time,
72 degrees. Gorgeous here.
Can't go wrong.
Nope.
So I know one of the main concerns from students are textbooks and how you get them. Can you describe the best way to get textbooks?
Sure. Absolutely. Textbooks is probably one of the biggest things you'll purchase in a quarter. The best way to go about it is coming into the university store and checking out all the different options. There's a lot of new options for students now versus when I was a student here a million years ago. We just had a couple. Now you can get obviously new textbooks, and we have access to the widest selection. We work directly with all the faculty on campus in getting all the courseware options. So we have them all here at the university store and online. We have used textbooks, which you can save up to 60% off the new price, which is huge. We have rental textbooks, which is a little bit newer, where you can actually rent a textbook for a quarter and also to save 60% off the new textbook price. And if you're super tech savvy, we have ebooks, which a lot of people really love that option. And you can actually get ebooks to download onto your iPads or your tablets and things like that. And so some students really love that option. So we have a huge selection at the university store, which is based in the center of campus in the University Union. Really convenient. We're open till midnight during the first week of school because we know that students are running around the first week, and you may be done with class at 8 and you still need to get your textbooks. And so we stay open till midnight the first week for you guys to get get all the stuff that you need.
That's perfect. I know I definitely use the university store for my books because the rentals, especially for me, are amazing. When you only need the book for a quarter, it's really nice to rent it.
It's super convenient. It makes life a whole lot easier.
So I know the students are also able to see which textbooks they need beforehand. Can you explain how they can do that online?
Yeah, the best way for students to go about looking at the textbook options is to go to our website at thecalpolystore.com. We have a brand new software that we're going to be implementing this summer where it's a competitive textbook program where students could actually go on there and look at all the different textbook options from all the big vendors. So Amazon, Chegg, Half.com, all those vendors will be on our website, and you can compare textbook prices and options on one web page. So it's a huge opportunity, absolutely. So rather than going to 5 different websites and wonder, just go back and forth, it all funnels onto our website to make it convenient for students to compare and see which option they want.
That's very nice. I'm going to start using that one for sure. Yeah. So we have a question from Demon Major, and he's asking, are ebooks less expensive than physical books?
They are about 25% less than new books. So it definitely pays to go a little more high-tech, for sure.
Perfect. Yeah. Speaking of going high-tech, what are some of the perks in purchasing technology from the university store?
Totally. We are an Apple certified dealer, so we have all the latest Apple technology. So your iPads to your MacBook Pros to whatever you need, we have all those things available. Because we're an Apple certified dealer, we have some of the best competitive pricing. So students actually get special pricing because you're tied to the university. So a really good thing is to go on the website, check out the options. If they're looking really good to you, give them a call or come on in during store. Talk to them, play around with them. I'm sure they're pretty familiar with it, but there's some great prices and tons of product options for them to choose from.
And what types of technology can you rent?
You can rent actually a Galaxy tablet, a really nice one. Ours is less expensive, and you just don't have a lot of money. So the good part about it is that we wanted to provide less expensive options for you guys to have access to technology to enhance your learning experience. So we created the rental program this past year and launched it, and basically students can rent a Galaxy tablet for an entire quarter for just $100, $99. So it's a great way to, one, test out something that you may not have known what, if you wanted to buy it or not, and two, you can actually buy it out in the end. So there's some cool options, and by having the tablet rental program, you can actually take advantage of the savings with the ebooks. So it works really well, and it all kind of equates to helping students save a little bit more in the end. Yeah.
Perfect. So if a student prefers an ebook, what options does the bookstore have?
You'll need to go online and look at them. It depends on the courses that the faculty select for the different classes. There's a few hundred different ebooks, and as more and more classes start getting used to ebooks, the publishers will start creating more and more options, just like rentals. The market's growing really quick, and students are really excited about it. So, there's a lot changing. So for these freshmen coming in, I bet there'll be a lot more by the time they leave, which is great.
So you talked a little bit about some of the technology that we offer here at Cal Poly. Can you also talk about some of the programs that we can have here?
Sure, like software programs? Yeah, absolutely. If you go to the website, you can look at all the different software options that we have. Again, we work really closely with our faculty, too, in understanding, what do students need. So if you're a designer, we have the full Adobe suite for Mac or PC. If you're an engineer, we have AutoCAD and all the different programs. So it's great to come on in and actually look online and see the different options. And also, too, if you need supplies, we have an extensive list of art supplies, engineering supplies, lab supplies, all those different things that you may not know what you quite need for fall. But if you come in, we'll be able to help guide you. We have these things called class kits where we work with some of the professors in creating kits for different majors. And so we'll actually have all of the courseware, the different protractors, the tools that you'll need for a lab, all put together for you. So all those things are available at the university store.
Great. And those software programs and whatnot, those are at a student rate, right? So it's a little bit less expensive than if I were to download the Adobe Suite online, right?
Yeah, Adobe went cloud this year, and so you can get it as a cloud. There's another way to do it where you can also get it as a license, which is a little less expensive. So definitely check out your options. Come on to the store. We'll definitely help you guys figure out what the best option is for your classes.
Okay. If they wanted to start off getting their technology at home, is there a website that they have available for purchasing books and apparel?
Yeah, absolutely. Go to calpolystore.com. Okay. Go there and check everything out. We have the technology, the textbooks, Cal Poly apparel. If you haven't gotten your green and gold, those are awesome. Sweatshirts and everything is there. We have sales online. We have sales in the store all the time. Fun stuff. Yeah, come check it out.
That's perfect. And my tip for all the incoming students, I don't know about you, but I would bring half of the clothes you think you're going to bring and then fill the rest up with university apparel because I went a little over.
Oh, I did too.
Okay,
my mom, every time I would go home, I would have a new Cal Poly sweatshirt, and my mom would be like, Hannah, like, what are you doing? Well, I needed this one too. It's slightly different.
Yeah, you're totally going to need it for the soccer games. You're going to need it for all the different events you go to. Yeah.
And you want to look cool when you go home and like support your university. You want to, take a little pride.
Cal Poly pride.
So from San Antonio Spurs in the audience, he asked, do Cal Poly students get a discount on apparel at the university store?
Cal Poly students don't specifically get a discount on apparel, but there's always discounts going on and sales going on. So come on in when you're here at the store and just come on into the store during the school year. Yeah, there's always something on sale.
Okay. So I know you talked a little bit about Apple products and that we're Apple certified. And I know a big debate with the students is Mac versus PC, whether it's engineers or just artistic.
Sure.
What do you think?
My opinion, it's totally a personal preference. Yeah. I mean, I use a PC here, but a Mac at home. I enjoy both platforms. I do graphic design, so I actually like the Mac platform is really nice. Designers typically like the Mac platform, and more of the designers like the architects. And, a lot of other people just really enjoy the PC platform. It's really, straightforward to them. So it's all personal. We do carry Apple products, but we do carry a couple PCs as well. So it's up to them and whatever they want.
Perfect. Well, I think that's all the time that we have for this segment. And thank you so much for coming.
Thanks for having me.
So up next will be Devin O'Brien's video, our third host that we mentioned last week, and he will be introducing tips for incoming freshmen.
My name's Devin O'Brien, and I'm your third host for PolyLive. For this episode of PolyLive, I'm going to be serving as your field correspondent. I'll be going out onto the campus of Cal Poly and asking interview questions to the students here so that we can get their tips on orientation and just their general tips for incoming students that they should know. Is it safe to say that you soared through SOAR and were wowed by WOW?
You can say that.
Did you learn a lot during SOAR?
Yeah, I learned a lot about the campus, where I could go to eat, where the best places to study were, and learned a lot that I would just never really know without being here during SOAR.
I'm here with Ben Pollock. Ben's going to tell everybody a little bit about why every incoming student should be completely excited to come to Cal Poly. Ben?
Well, Devin, everyone should be excited about Cal Poly because of the wonderful weather that we have here. The beach is not too far away, 20-minute drive. You could bike if you want, and there's beautiful people inside and out. I love it here.
You're beautiful inside and out.
You're beautiful this close up.
I love you, Ben.
Love you too.
I'm here with Alex, who's actually a junior in high school. Alex, tell me what you're most excited about for college.
Just getting to come to a new place and meet new people.
And you're going to be coming to Poly, right?
Maybe.
You're going to come to Poly, right?
Hope so.
You're going to come to Poly?
Yes.
There you go. What was your most memorable part of SOAR?
I remember getting together in a big circle with my SOAR group and just meeting everybody for the first time.
Tell us a little bit about SOAR.
I go to San Diego State.
Thanks, Victoria. Oren, tell me about your favorite part of WOW.
My favorite part of WOW was definitely how they mixed up the groups with people from different floors. So initially you met the people on your floor, but then through your WOW experience you met people who you just see, but you didn't hang out with them.
I think my favorite WOW memory was the hypnotist.
Going off campus and learning the surrounding areas. We went kayaking, like you said.
Brian, tell me one thing that an incoming student might not know about WOW that they should.
Incoming student wouldn't know. I'm going to go with that you meet with, everyone in your department, so you get really familiar with all the people that you're going to be going to school with, which is kind of nice.
I'm here with Mitch Owens, one of Cal Poly's most successful students. Mitch, tell us something that I, as a freshman, should know about Cal Poly.
Thank you, Devin. As a freshman, you should probably know that the weather is absolutely gorgeous here.
Gorgeous. Tell me more.
Well, I mean, the problem is that since it's 75 degrees every day, that you start to get sensitive to weather changes.
Real problems that we deal with here at Cal Poly. Thanks, Mitch.
You're welcome, Devin.
Well, everyone, I'm completely exhausted and out of questions. but all of our guests today were incredibly helpful, and I hope you learned a lot. Until next time, I'm Devin O'Brien.
Thanks, Devin. As we told you guys last week, Devin is our third host, and he will be joining us in for the rest of the season. But he's, being somewhere cool on vacation right now. I think he's in Hawaii. I'm jealous.
Of course. I'm a little jealous of that guy who got to talk really close to his face.
I've
known him for 3 years, and
we should be on that level by now, but I guess we're not.
Of course.
Okay.
I wanted to give a shout out to the 21 viewers in the audience. Thank you all for participating.
Thank you all.
Special shout out to baby Jordan, who's 6, and he's the best dancer I know ever in the world.
And obviously he's getting ready for college early by watching Poly Live right now. Way to go.
He's gonna do great things.
So right now, I'd like to invite Nikki Hamzaeff right up to the set to talk to us about campus dining.
Yay.
Hi, ladies.
Hi, how's it going?
Good. How are you?
Good. All right. So, why don't you tell us a little bit, give us a brief run through of what campus dining offers on campus?
Well, our university is pretty awesome in the sense that a lot of schools have 1 to 2 main dining halls for their students to dine at. We have 18 different restaurants and markets on our campus. Wow. And, we know our students are busy and they're scattered. They could be out by the Ag building or in the University Union or at their dorm. And you'll really find that we have venues all over our campus where it takes you less than 5 minutes to get food, walk somewhere to get food. And we have, franchise favorites like Starbucks and Jamba Juice and Einstein's, but we have a lot of restaurants that are unique to our campus. We have a custom sandwich shop. We have an all-you-care-to-eat restaurant. We even have a mobile taco truck that serves the best barbecue Korean tacos I've ever had. But we have a lot of cool options on our campus.
Great. And so it's not that every residence hall has a dining hall attached to it.
No, definitely we're different in that sense that the food venues are scattered throughout the campus. There are some that are close to the residence halls to make it convenient, if they want to just leave their dorm, walk out in their PJs and get some food and then come back. But definitely we accommodate the fact that our students are spread out everywhere and their classes are all over campus. So.
Great. I don't know about you, but I never had any qualms with walking down to Metro in my pajamas.
Oh, no.
No. I mean, footy PJs in Metro, it's a thing.
Late night at Vista Grande, those waffles.
Oh, my gosh. So good.
Those waffles.
So good.
That's my tip. That's my tip. Erase the tip and for that's the one.
That's the one. Eat waffles at night.
We're also going to throw out a poll right now for which campus dining option you're most excited for. Clearly, we're excited for all of them.
All of them.
Just all of the food.
Yeah. So there are 18 different options, but what kind of options are available for students with maybe health restrictions or food allergies?
Well, both of our markets, we have 2 markets on our campus, Campus Market and Village Market, and they both have a wide variety of allergen-free products and a huge amount of grocery items available at both of them. We also we just put in a gluten-free certified kitchen that will be making gluten-free food for 19 Metro's new gluten-free station that they're going to have in there. It's kind of cool. It's flipped around, so there's someone serving you. So there's no cross-contamination or anything like that of allergens. And we also, in all of our restaurants, we have allergen-free options. We have gluten-free foods, dairy-free, soy-free. And if, a student has a problem finding something, we're going to have a registered dietitian this coming fall that'll be available to work one-on-one with students to help them find foods to meet their nutritional needs, or if they have allergens and they need help finding gluten-free foods or whatnot, they'll be available for that. So
that's amazing.
So I know if you're a freshman living on campus, you're required to have a meal plan. Mm-hmm. Can you explain the difference between the meal plans and what are the maybe pros and cons of each one?
Sure. As a freshman, you have to have a dining plan, like you said. If you're in the dorms, you have 3 options that you can choose from. There's the freedom, the flexibility, or the value plan. And the student can pick whatever one they want based on, what their eating needs are or how their eating habits, really. For example, someone that is a grazer that has maybe 1 big meal a day but kind of eats smaller meals throughout the day, the freedom plan is a great way to go for them. They have a lot of plus dollars and a lot less dining credits. And someone that maybe has more than 1 square meal a day and has their Starbucks here and there, or their Jamba Juice, once in a while. A plan like the flexibility plan or the value plan is really beneficial because it comes with more meals and less plus dollars. As a student who is living in the apartments, their first year, you have a kitchen, so we have a slightly modified dining plan for that. It's called the Apartment Life Plan. And it has some meal credits and some plus dollars, but since they do have kitchens, it's anticipated that you will be cooking some of the time.
Right.
So, yeah.
Great. Justin, too, from the audience asked, are there any locations open 24 hours for food on campus?
There are. Subway is open 24 hours during the school year, Monday through Sunday. And also, VG Cafe is open late night till like 2 a.m. During finals and during certain times of the year. Starbucks, Julian's, Campus Market, they'll be open later in the evening to accommodate the needs of the students. So.
Yeah, that Subway was just put in, and it saved me.
Oh,
during
definitely,
finals week.
definitely.
It's a super Subway.
You don't have to leave the library. It's great. So I know that there's a lot of, we said that there's food allergies are a really big concern. Is every place on campus or every dining location, are they prepared to handle students with severe food allergies, or is it just a couple?
Definitely students that have severe food allergies, we encourage them to, come and talk to us about it. We'll try our best to help them figure out what kind of options they have eating on campus, and especially with our registered dietitian, that'll be a great person for them to talk to. Also online, they can check out our website on calpolydining.com, and they can see, we have so much information on allergens within our venues, what allergen-free foods we offer, nutrition on those, all the items that we offer at all of our restaurants. But when they go in there, we definitely have allergen-free foods available at every single one. And a lot of stuff that we have is customizable too. So, if maybe they're a vegetarian, they don't want meat in their pasta, they can say, I just want the pasta and some veggies or whatever it is. Or if they're at Sandwich Factory and they want to get a sandwich but they're gluten-free, they can ask for gluten-free bread. So there are definitely options at all of them for them.
Great. And audience question, what are the coffee and tea options on campus?
Sure. We have,
I know we have
coffee in a lot of our venues and tea available in a lot of our venues, like Seattle's Best. We have, tea in Avenue and in Campus Market, but we have 2 Starbucks on our campus. We have one in the University Union, and we also have one in Campus Market, and then we have a coffee shop up at the library on the second floor of the library called Julian's, but the Starbucks, man, are the way to go. I mean, who doesn't love their Starbucks? So,
yeah. And they're always so nice.
Yeah.
So friendly. Love
and
it.
Gold Card member since 2012.
Oh, yep.
In case you're wondering.
It's gross how much coffee I buy. We have another audience question from Cassidy. Where can you get sushi?
I believe we sell, actually, I know we sell sushi in Campus Market. They get it in every day, and it's a local sushi company, and you can just grab and go type option. Once in a while, we'll do like special, features or something like that, and once in a while, sushi might appear, so. There's definitely that option.
Cool. And then a couple more audience questions. Oh, I'm really sorry if I mispronounced your name, Nolani. But what are the local grocery store options in town?
We have Vaughn's and an Albertsons. We have New Frontiers.
Which is like the San Luis Obispo version of Whole Foods.
Of Whole Foods, yeah.
Trader Joe's.
Yeah, Trader Joe's.
Love Trader Joe's.
Just discovered Food for Less.
Food for Less is open 24 hours, and it's also open 24 hours. So if you have like an ice cream craving at like midnight, you're set.
And don't sleep on Costco ever.
No.
Costco keeps the cost low. So. No, just myself.
You're a walking commercial. I like this. So yeah, lots of grocery stores on campus. Are there any boba venues?
Lucy's. Over in the University Union is a smoothie shop, and they do have boba available for their smoothies.
Great. And there is a boba place in town as well. I think it's called Boba Stop. Yeah. I don't like boba.
It's real close to campus, but Julian's great smoothies. So.
Yeah.
And
peanut butter buzz.
And if you guys haven't tried them, we have that whole line of all veggie smoothies and fruit and veggie smoothies. They're really great.
Yeah.
Really, really great way
Try
to start your
something
day.
new. put kale in your smoothie. Sounds weird, tastes great.
Or some bee pollen. So.
Wait, that's a thing?
Yeah, it's an add-on.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
All right, well, is there anything else that, as a student coming to Cal Poly, is there something that they should know that you think they might not know about campus dining?
Oh, God. Campus dining, I mean, just the fact that we have so many options on our campus, and we're so willing to work with students. Please don't be afraid to ever approach anyone working in our venues. If you have an allergen or an allergy, or, you have special dietary needs, like, that's something I cannot stress enough, that we're so approachable and we're so friendly, and we're really here to serve the students, so.
Love that. Well, I think that's all the time we have today, but thank you so much for coming on and chatting with us today.
Absolutely. Thank you guys for having us.
Yeah, anytime. Have a good day. All right, right now we're going to take it to Dan's corner, and he's going to talk about the essentials to bring to college.
Hey everybody, my name is Dan, and welcome to another exciting, exhilarating, and entertaining Dan's Corner. Apparently, after last episode, some of you call me the Asian Justin Bieber. Well, I'll have you know, I resent that. Baby, baby, oh. As you can see, I still don't have my own corner, but we're here at an actual classroom here at Cal Poly, so we can talk about my top 5 essential things to bring your first year here. There are different variations on what to bring to college, but I'm going to give you a list from my experiences. Now keep in mind, my top 5 aren't necessarily your top 5. Maybe you have a collection of Pokemon cards that you just can't live without. I want them. I'm not here to judge, so here are my top 5 essential things. Number 1, we have noise-canceling headphones, because for me, it helps me get in the zone. And in college, focus is everything. Damn. Number 2, we have Nutella, because you can eat it for breakfast, lunch, dinner, and you can even have it with toast, bacon, and cereal. You can even use Nutella to make friends. Who doesn't like a good spread of Nutella? Hazelnut allergies? Bring peanut butter. Peanut allergies? Number 3, a reusable bag. San Luis Obispo County has a ban on plastic bags, which means when you go grocery shopping, you have to bring a reusable bag or buy paper ones. Number 4, multiple towels. From my own experience, one towel doesn't cover the whole year, because that one towel probably needs to get washed at least once. Oof. Please bring more than one towel. Number 5, Febreze, because smelling good is always essential. Also because quick fixes are everything in college. Febreze is air freshener, deodorant, shampoo. Well, those are top 5 things that I couldn't live without my first year. Thanks for watching Dan's Corner. Noni and Hannah, you got it.
Thanks, Dan.
So Noni, what's one of your essentials for surviving your first quarter of college?
Okay, well, I'm a huge fan of smoothies, so that magic bullet that I could just keep in my room was simply amazing.
That's top notch. I think mine was my memory foam mattress topper. Ooh. Yeah. I mean, I know that kind of makes me sound like a diva, but but no, seriously, the mattresses in your residence hall, they're great and they're like super durable. But if you want that little extra comfort of home, treat yourself to a little memory foam. It's top notch.
Okay, so this episode we first started with the university store, and we talked about where you can get your textbooks, what type of Apple products or non-Apple products you can get, and what type of programs you can get.
And we also talked with campus dining about our different dining options, whether you have food allergies or not. We know that there's a ton of different options as far as dining goes, and we're also bringing a lot of really exciting changes to campus dining this year, like a registered dietitian that can meet with you individually to help you figure out how you're going to survive or, thrive, I guess I should say, on a meal plan.
That's amazing. I'm going to use that.
No, I am too.
This training for this marathon,
yeah,
it has to be internal too.
Yeah, exactly. You got to train all the things. So, like we said, we really want to hear or see your photo contest submissions. So don't forget to take those photos of you rocking the green and gold and your Cal Poly apparel, and to hashtag PolyLive on Twitter and Instagram. And I guess you can hashtag on Facebook now.
Yeah, we'll change that back.
Yeah, it's not going to last long.
Also, don't forget to send your questions to orientation@calpoly.edu or contact us through Facebook, Twitter, all those things.
Social media. Yeah, we love social media. even if you have questions for, Dan or Devin or anybody who we've hung out with today, don't hesitate to ask. So next week or next episode, we're going to be talking about our favorite parts of SLO. And Yusuf asked about the rec center, and I know that Noni is a big fan.
That is my favorite part of SLO. It's amazing. There's like a bunch of different classes you can take. I just took six-pack abs today, and I'm breathing a little harder than I normally would be. Sorry if my audio is a little off. Yeah, it's rough. I did this training, but it's amazing. Definitely check out the rec center over the summer and SOAR.
And we're definitely going to be talking about it more as our season continues. I'm trying to think. My favorite thing about SLO is the easy access to the beach. I was a mermaid in my past life. Mermaids aren't real. Shh, don't tell me. No, but I love the beach. I love being close to the ocean, and it's super easy whether you want to, jump in the car with your friends or ride your bike down the Bob Jones Trail to Avila. It's super pretty. And even the SLO Regional Transit gets you out to Pismo Beach. So it's really great. Being this close to the beach is definitely quite the luxury.
Well, thank you for tuning in. Our next episode will be July 3rd, so watch out for that.
And right now, we're going to bring out Dan, and he is going to teach us how to be Justin Bieber.
Oh, gosh.